This is Mr. Janes with period 3 on A days, and we're going to practice some of the congruence rules on the back of the note sheet. So for all of these, we're going to explain which rule, explain why these two triangles are congruent, and what is the congruence statement. So let's start by taking a look. Okay. All right. So I'll start with number 1. When we look at number 1, what you want to do is see what parts of number 1, the two triangles in number 1, are congruent to each other. So we see there's a side, an angle, and another angle. Now you might be tempted to say that's angle, side, angle, but look, this side is not between the two angles. So it's actually not going to be that. It's going to be side, angle, angle, because the side is not between the two angles, just like it is here. Or I guess you could write angle, angle, side if you prefer. So the rule why they're congruent is side, angle, angle, or angle, angle, side. And the congruence statement, triangle, let's see, HGJ is congruent to triangle, let's see there, H goes with M, G goes with K, so M, K, N. There it is. Number 2, okay, what's the rule there? Well, if I look at these, they've got the same angle, the same side, and the same angle. So the rule is going to be angle, side, angle, or ASA, to prove that they're congruent. And again, my congruence statement, triangle, let's go QPN, QPN, is going to be congruent to triangle, let's see what matches Q. U, thank you. UTS, and there it is. The third one, we've got the same angle, okay? We've got matching sides, and we've got another matching side. So what kind of congruence is this one going to be? Well, we've got the angle is not between the two sides, so it's going to be angle, side, side, or you call it side, side, angle. So that's our rule, right there, right? And what do you think? If I use angle, side, side, is that a way to show that those two triangles are congruent? No, definitely not. So we can't say they're congruent. Remember, from our previous notes, SAA works, ASA works, but ASS does not work, right? So those are not congruent. Definitely not. Pause the video here and try and fill in numbers 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9. The important thing when you're filling these in is to remember, just because an angle is not drawn on your figure doesn't mean they might not be congruent. For example, in number 4, these two angles are congruent because they're vertical angles. We can just fill them in because we know vertical angles are always congruent. In number 7, we know that this angle in the middle, or the side in the middle, excuse me, HF, will be congruent because it's shared. It's a reflexive side. So you can mark that right there. In any case, pause the video now, try 4 through 9. And pause the video in 3, 2, make sure you actually have these done. Really make sure you have them done. And 1. Right, so here are the answers to 1, 2, and 3. You've already seen them, but in case you need them again, there they are. Here are the answers to 4, 5, and 6. Important things to watch out for are that you're writing ASA here because the side is in between the two angles, the two pairs of angles. Watch out for number 6. All you've got is 3 angles, so angle, 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 which is not one of the congruence theorems. Those are not rigid triangles, so not congruent. And the answers to 7, 8, and 9. Again, watch out for this one, that the side is not between the two angles. See how our side is not between the two congruent angles. So that is going to be angle, angle, side, or side, angle, angle, with the reflexive side right there. And watch out for number 9, because in number 9 we've got the pair of angles, the side, the reflexive side that's congruent, but we've got nothing else. So all we can write down is angle side, and we know that angle side is not congruent, right? You need to have at least 3 letters to use one of these shortcuts. So please feel free to go back, rewind this, so you can see the answers. And our homework tonight will be K1 and K3 on IXL. So that's IXL K1 and K3. K5 is not due next time, but if you have some free time, if you have extra time, you can start on that because that'll be due eventually. And do you guys want to say goodbye?
Goodbye!
All right. This is Mr. Janes in period 3. Good luck on the homework.
And Willie.
And Willie.